Hello, my darlings. Welcome to my beauty current favorites, kind of March favorites, kind of just I want to show you things that I like video. I just did a skincare and hair care products favorites video that was uploaded last, so it'll be below this one. If you go into my videos, please go see that if you want to see what creates the base that I put all of these products on. So let's just hop into it. So, I don't have any brushes per se that are like my all-time favorite. I have a lot of different brands that I try out, and then there are some that I really like over others as far as like shedding goes and stuff like that. But one thing that I do love, and it's a knockoff of the one that I would probably love so much more, are the Fake Beauty blenders. I can't at this point in time make myself spend $20 on a sponge, but I know there will be a point in time where I do, and so at that point I will let you know if I like that one better or these ones. But for now, I really like these. Please excuse how freaking disgusting they look. They are not cleaned in a long time, like too long of a time. But these little guys, I just got them from Sephora. I actually got them on the Black Friday. So it was 2 of them for 10, so I could justify that like a lot more. It has 2. This one is dry. Oh my god, there's like hair on it too. Okay, these are nasty. Don't judge me. And this one, it's still a little bit moist. They do get a bit bigger than this, but you can see the difference in the size from the one that's dry to the one that's a little bit wet. So they expand a bit. They were even smaller than this when they're in the box too, so they were pretty much just the cutest things in the world, and that's why I bought them, not gonna lie. They do the same thing that a beauty blender does, I'm sure. You just put your foundation, your concealer, whatever on, and just dab, 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 and it just makes it look like flawless and airbrushed. It makes it so you don't put the product on too thick, which I find that my foundation brush actually does, and it doesn't leave the lines, that you get from the foundation brushes. So I really like these. Even if I use my foundation brush, put it on, as good as I can, but you still get the streaks. Then I go through this and I just dab them out, and it just makes it look so airbrushed and perfect and natural. So you don't end up looking cakey with these at all, which I like. Also, it has a little tipperoo, and you can just get right in your under eye area, up around your nose and all your cracks and your nooks and your crannies. So then, foundations. My all-time favorite is always Makeup Forever HD foundation. What? I don't know what color I wear, don't ask. But there are some other ones that I've tried recently because I'm getting out of my comfort zone. And one would be like drugstore quality. It's a L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte 24 Wear. I really like this one. I wear 101 Classic Ivory, and excuse me. What I really like about this is it goes on, it doesn't kind of sink into your pores, and make you, just see all the imperfections of your skin. It goes on nicely, even nicer if you use it with one of these, and, I was lucky just to get the color that matched me perfectly. And I don't know, it's very long lasting, 24 hours, maybe not, but I don't ever have my makeup on for that long anyways, so why do I care? It's a demi-matte finish, so it's not like so matte that it makes your face look like flat. I do kind of like a dewy finish, but then I find the dewy finish foundations are almost too sheer for what I want, so sometimes I'll like mix and match my foundations, but with this one I don't really have to. I have tried it, mixing it. It works, but this is honestly, it's just good on its own. So it's a demi-matte finish, 24 hours, it wears up to apparently, and it's an air light texture. Which, I would say the coverage is about medium. I wouldn't say it's a light coverage, because it does cover all my redness, it covers all my pimples. Honestly, I don't really have pimples. It covers my freckles, which is what I usually want to hide. So I do like this. I do recommend it. This was, how much was this? I want to say $20, but I got it on sale at Shoppers. I think I paid $15 for it, so that's way better than my Makeup Forever $50 freaking foundation. You can buy like 3 of these for the same price, almost. So, yes, I like those. Another one that I've tried that I'm gonna actually go out and purchase soon is the Benefit Hello Flawless Oxygen Wow Oil-Free Foundation. This is just a sample of it. And this is only 0.1 fluid ounce. And I swear to you, I used this for almost a month straight. And then there's still like some left if I wanted to use like a little brush. It's very thin. And it's so thin that I thought at first that it was for like an airbrush gun when I got it, because I just like picked it randomly. It was like the free samples. I'm like click 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 whatever, and then I got it and I thought it like it's thin. It's a very thin, but it has pretty good coverage, more than you would think for how thin it is. It's probably a light to medium, closer on the medium side. I do like to mix this with other stuff. I find if I mix this with my Makeup Forever, it is really nice. This gives a very like kind of dewy but glowy finish in the mix with the Makeup Forever. It's just beautiful. So I get this in Pure For Sure Ivory, and it matches pretty well. It's a little bit yellowy for me, but that's why I like to mix it with something else. Or if I'm just going to use it on its own, I'll put like a powder over it to set it so that it'll like stay, because it's pretty like thin and it'll even out my tone. So that's the Hello Flawless by Benefit foundation. It comes in a way bigger one. I think this one is close to $50 as well, maybe $40. I think it's worth it, and it honestly lasts so long. You need like, I use like maybe a drop and a half for my entire face, and it covers it like beautifully. Next I'll go on to concealers. So it's everyone's favorite, and I'm gonna say it, and I'm gonna be not an original person, but the NARS Radiant Concealer. Can you see the light coming from it? It's because it's beautiful. So yeah, this is a Radiant Creamy Concealer. I have it in Light 2 Vanilla. It just has a little applicator like that, a little doe foot guy right there. I've had this since, I think I bought it in November, so about five months or so. I don't know how much it's gone from it because I can't really tell in this tube. Maybe it's because there's still a lot left, I don't know. But I really love it for under eyes. I don't necessarily use it anywhere else on my face, but just in the corners of my under eyes. I don't like to put too much, like I don't like to do like the whole triangle with this. I usually finish the triangle with this next one I'm going to show you. But just right in the corners under my eyes. If you do it all over, it can get a bit thick because it is creamy. It's almost like whipped. But it's very nice. It has great coverage, I find. I don't have the darkest under eyes, but it's a little bit dark, so it brightens it just enough. And if I were to have like a color correcting concealer underneath, it would be like probably even more brightening. But yeah, you just need a tiny little dot. I let it sit for about a minute after I put it on, and then I just dab it with my ring finger or pinky usually, and it goes on very thick and beautiful. And then, I mean, this shit ain't cheap. I think this was like $40 for this. You see the size of this in my little hands and how little it looks in comparison? $40. But it'll last a long time, and I've heard, little trick for you guys, if you take this thing off, people will find like so much more product when they think it's gone like up underneath this. So always open up your beauty things before you throw it out, because it's probably not completely gone. And then another cheaper, much cheaper concealer is the Maybelline Master Conceal by Face Studio, like their Face Studio line. So it looks like this, and I have this in 10, which is fair. And I really like this. It's much thinner of a formula, but it's very, very full coverage. You just need a teeny tiny, I'll show you side by side. A little drop of this one, and then you just rub it in. Like, look how full coverage that is. As opposed to the NARS. Am I really wasting my NARS right now? Go big cray. Okay, where is it? So it's right there, and then it's a much nicer feel than NARS, but it's not necessarily so full coverage. Like, it doesn't like cover a large area per se, with just the same amount of drop, you know? So this is much thinner. However, I don't like to use it on its own. I do use it sometimes just on a beauty blender, and I'll start with my under eyes and I'll work my way down, and I'll just cover like the redness on my cheeks. Sometimes I'll do the whole like upside down triangle thing, and it's very nice. If you can find a color that matches you. I don't think they had too many different colors, if I'm being honest. But I'm obviously white girl, very pale, so I find that cosmetics do have more that like match my skin tone. It's way easier for me than someone with a darker complexion to find colors that are going to match well. So if you're a little pale princess like me, I recommend this guy. $7, I think, maybe 10, but I think it was closer to 7 or 8. So much more affordable, and I mean, I think this will last a lot longer because it's way more full coverage. I don't see the sizes on here. NARS and their minimalist packaging. Okay. So then, after you get that done, you're gonna want to like set it, right? Like, especially your under eyes. So this is a beautiful, beautiful powder. It's by Gosh, which I believe is only sold in Canada and only at Shoppers Drug Mart, but I could be wrong about that. It's the Gosh Prime and Set Primer and Mattifying Setting Powder. So it's a 2-in-1, so it can be a primer before you put your stuff on, or you can just use it as a setting powder. And the reason this is my, you know, the powder that's getting mentioned in my current favorites video is because this shit is so soft. Like, you would not know that you're touching powder when you touch it. It's just like a baby's butt. Like better than if you were to touch a soft baby's butt. It's beautiful. It is so thin. It's milled so finely. That's why I love it for under eyes. I haven't actually tried it as a primer, just because I like to have like a little bit of a, you know, like this. This is the primer I like. It's a words. It's a lotion, so you can get it all over your face very like nicely. It doesn't, you know, stick to like your little face hairs like I feel like a powder would. But I will try this as a primer, and I'll get back to you and let you know how it is. As using as a setting powder, beautiful. Under eyes, just a little pat. It's pure white, so it's a little bit brightening as well. And so I just like to put that under. I will show you my under eyes. So I used the NARS here, and then I used the Maybelline here, and then I covered it. It is so pretty, right? So yeah, I really recommend this. How much was this? 15? I think it was around 15. But it's really nice. There's a ton in here. How much is a ton? 7 grams, 0.2 ounces. So you only need the tiniest amount because it's very finely milled. You can spread it across your face. You don't want it to be covering it too much because you'll look like a ghost anyways. So hop on that if you're in Canada, and if you're not, I'm sorry, but I always watch videos and there's brands that I can't buy here. So you gotta be okay with me showing some Canadian stuff. Okay, eyeliner. I am wearing this today. Can you see it? It's purple, so I hope you can. These are the NYX. They are NYX Studio liquid liners, and I have them in extreme purple and extreme blue. And these are extreme, like extreme. So they come in like 10 shades almost. There's a silver and a gold one that I'm gonna go get very, very soon because the color payoff on these, the pigmentation is intense. The blue especially, it's so electric. There's a lighter blue than this one as well that I kind of want to check out, which is like almost like a periwinkle blue. The only thing I don't like about these is the applicator. It's just a little brush like this, but the bristles are so long that I find, because I think I push really hard when I do my liner, and I like to kind of just do it in a rush. So you have to go slower and like be very precise with your line. But if you had some sort of like a brush that you could just like take and put this on the brush, then that would work perfect. The formulation of this isn't amazing. They go on and they stay on. Like, I put it on my hand once when I was swatching these. Soap and water, didn't get it. Friggin' makeup remover wipe wouldn't move. Some like cleanser that I had hardly budged. I had to get like coconut oil, I think was the only thing. I had to let it sit for like 3 minutes, and then I had to scrape that shit off. Like, this does not move, and I'm scared to take this off tonight. Like, RIP my eyelids. But it's so worth it if you're like going to a music festival for 4 days and you want to only do your makeup once at the beginning. Like, this is for you. This will not go anywhere. I have very watery eyes, and so I'm always looking for like waterproof. I don't even know. I really don't even think these claim to be waterproof. No, dramatic color payoff. Yes. It doesn't even say waterproof on here, but once they dry, like once they're still wet, yeah, if you're like teared up or whatever, it would probably smudge a bit. But once they're dry, they're waterproof as hell. So I highly, highly recommend these. There's tons of different colors. There's like pinks, like they're all like extreme pink, green, gold, silver, brown, black, I think they have. There's a lot of them, and they were about $6 each, I think, in Canada. In the US, it's probably cheaper because you guys get all your shit cheaper. And they're wonderful. And that is, I don't know if I already said what I have today. The purple. Okay, this is getting long. Gotta speed it up. Mascara, Holy Grail mascara, always. Estee Lauder. Sumptuous Extreme Lash Multiplying Volume Mascara. I've worn this for years. It is expensive, but it is so good. This is older than I will tell you, because you'll very much judge me. That's what the wand looks like. It lengthens, it thickens, it doesn't make you clump, your lashes clump. It's black. It lasts a long time. This is old. I'm just gonna say old, but it's still going good. And it doesn't dry out. It comes off very easily. It's waterproof, or is it waterproof? I don't think it's waterproof. But it doesn't come off, like when my eyes tear up, it doesn't come off that bad. And it comes off very easily when you're trying to take it off at night. This is like, I've never experienced a mascara that is better than this one. This is like $30, I think they are. I go to a makeup show in Markham where they have like the sell-offs of like the ones that are like, it's the Estee Lauder sell-off sale where they make too much shit and they sell it to you very cheaply. It's like Matte Clinique, whatever. It's awesome. I get this there for $12. Oh, every penny. It's worth every penny. It would even be worth it for $30. I get it in one extreme black. You should be using no other mascara in your life other than this one. The one thing I will say is it doesn't, some people like volume in that they like it to be super thick, like lashes, and they don't like it to be like so defined. This kind of more defines your lashes as opposed to making it look like one big clump, but I don't like that because I touch my lashes a lot throughout the day. I don't know why, and I don't like little chunks coming off and like falling into my eyeballs and blinding me. That's just me. So this doesn't do that, but it does make them very thick. And if you curl your lashes first, like you're gonna, oh, that's extreme. And then lips. The NYX Butter Gloss are great. This one is Creme Brulee. It's what I'm wearing on my lips today. It has a very slight amount of pigmentation to it, but it's just a nice glossy lip gloss. I'm not a big lip gloss person in general. I don't like sticky lip glosses. I don't like when the shit happens, because that always happens. I live in Canada. I live in Ottawa. There's wind constantly, so I hate that. this isn't so bad for that. It's not very sticky. It just stuck there, but I mean, it's manageable. It's just it's like a smooth, glossy finish. They have lots of different colors that have more color payoff. I didn't want one that was too intense. They're about $5, $6. Highly recommend these guys. You can put them just as they are on your lips, which is what I did today. You can put a liner down and then put it over top for some color. And you put it on top of a lipstick. It's great in all respects. And finally, do you guys remember OCC lip tires? Because I do, because I recently bought some. Because I had like Black Dahlia and I liked it. Because you could, like, I could wear it 3 different ways. I could wear it just one coat and it's like a nice little like purpley, like light purple. I can do 2 coats and it's like dark ass purple black, or I can dab it off and it's like a stain of like a nice berry color. So like that's versatile, and I can get that in like 2 to 4 drops of this stuff. So I got that, but then I just bought a bunch more because why not? So this is the one that I'm really liking right now. It's the OCC Lip Tar in Femme, and it is just bright baby pink. I will put it here. Not even baby pink. It's a bubblegum pink. So it's that color, and it's just very bright. You put a couple, a couple different coats of it. It gets very vibrant. This is, look at vibrant. And that was 1 drop, and look how far that goes. Just won't stop. I could just cover my whole hand in this 1 drop. Like, okay, thanks. But it's so beautiful. I think this is a color that would look great on lots of different complexions. Fair, medium. For medium, it would probably even look brighter on you. And dark skin, like it would pop so beautifully. It's, I don't even know how much they are each. I think they're about $18 each. I got this in a set of 4 or 5 on sale around Christmas, so it was like $30 for like 5 of them, which was awesome. So I know Sephora right now, still in their sales, has like 2 different gift sets with the lip tars, and this might actually be in one of them, or it might be the more orangey, reddy colors. I don't know. But Femme is really nice. I also really like Electric Grandma, which is more of like an orangey based pink, maybe? It's kind of orange, but I don't know how to say it. But yeah, this is beautiful. It's so girly. That's why it's called Femme, because it's feminine. And I really like it. And just beware, just don't use too much. And I probably would recommend at least like a clear lip liner with those, because it's really easy, and always apply with a lip brush. Do not just put it on, do that and hope for the best. It will not be the best. Use a lip brush, and a clear lip liner will help it from, if it's gonna do any getting a little spider webby on your face. Okay, I've talked for too long. That is it. Thank you so much for watching. That's what I'm loving right now. It always changes. I will be back with more favorites. Comment what you think of them. Have you tried them before? Do you know of others that are like better? And I shouldn't even be wasting my time with this stuff. Let me know below. Comment. Please like and subscribe as always. Come back when I upload more. I'll always be here for you guys, okay? So come back and we'll hang out. Okay, bye.